Hey everybody, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, share. Let's make ARP one of the #1 viewed channels on YouTube to send more information your way to take out these fools that try to run our country, ruin our country more like it. Right now we're looking more like the CCP, where the truth gets used against you and it will be held against you in court. What a joke, man. You're going to be censored. Let's not have this. I would encourage everyone to start up a channel. Man, I'll tell you what, I wouldn't be surprised if Walmart and Amazon all become Alibaba here in the next 4 years if Biden steps foot in that White House. He's going to sell out this whole country. That's fine. I mean, the cards are going to fall where they go. It might just be a wasted, what do they call it, a wasted presidency because of the roadblocks and, things aren't even going to make it to Biden's desk to sign off on. So I'm not too worried about that. But this election's not over, folks. There's still a lot going on. Mike Pence, actually, he's going to be holding the keys to this this result, to the election. So there's going to be what the heck? Okay, sorry about that. Anyway, what I was trying to say is we're in real trouble as far as commerce goes in this country if Biden steps foot in the White House. I think we all need to make sure we flood our platforms with all the truthful information that we can find. In general, people like myself, we're not Republicans, we're patriots. We are constitutionalists. We might not know everything there is to know about what goes on in government and all the hardships, and if there's really aliens, that could be an issue, but they're not going to come here anyway. It's too expensive to travel to Earth. Everybody knows that. We're seated possibly in the center. Even if the sun is the center, we're damn close compared to the whole universe. Long story long, we're not going to be saved by aliens. But don't worry, Elon Musk and Tesla are working on that soon, so we can save ourselves. But I mean, just look what's happening. There's a handful of states that are allowed to secede from the nation if they want to. Texas is, I don't think these are just idle threats. I think this is a real consequence of infringed rights, constitutional rights, God-given rights. And no, you don't have the God-given right to kill a baby. It's a human. We've already thought about this. And they're already talking about the COVID vaccine, how it could affect a pregnant woman in her early stages of pregnancy. So they're already saying they're towing the line, trying to decide what human life is in relation to this vaccine. So they haven't really thought it all through. And if I were a doctor and I had a PhD in biology and microbiology and other things like that, I would say do not take this. I guess it'd be virology, but I forget what exactly they call it. But I would say don't take this vaccine. You've probably already had COVID, and even if the science is correct and you got about 3 to 6 months of immunity, the second time's not going to be as bad, because if this virus hasn't mutated, if they think this vaccine is going to be 90% effective, that means they're assuming that in the allotted time the virus isn't going to change. They don't know that. I mean, there's no way they can know all that. It's impossible. It's just like there's no way that they could know that this election was the safest thing ever. So do not trust the election. Do not trust the results. Do not trust this vaccine. Please do your diligence. Look at the history. Look at what goes on with these vaccines. Yes, they're going to give you the virus. You're going to have a reaction. Kristen Choi, the nurse there, that participated in the large study group of double-blind study, had 104 fever on the second dose. So let's pay close attention to Great Britain, because in a week or two they'll be getting their second dose, and let's do all of our diligence and really look and see if there's these accelerated cases, hospitalizations in Great Britain, in the UK, as they get their second round of vaccinations. Now, I don't know, could be propaganda. There might not be that many people. I would imagine there's a lot of really actual woke people, not what woke culture says is woke, but woke people that were raised by elderly grandparents that lived through all this crap already, or at least their parents lived through the last quote unquote plague. Anyway, listen to them. I mean, do not take forced inoculations. That is a red flag. But anyway, let's just keep looking. Let's just keep praying. And I think we're going to make it out of this alive just yet. But like I said, like and subscribe. I know it's a lot of randomness, but thank you. With that said, I appreciate you guys. I just want to reiterate that don't trust these election results. There's no way. The voter turnout just doesn't make sense. There's more voters than there were registered voters. I don't think they even gave a damn about some of these overseas soldiers. Biden couldn't care less about the soldiers. Someone that puts their children in prominent positions without credibility just doesn't seem right. I don't, it goes back to the, whatchamacallit, nepotism. Right? Nepotism? Is that what the word I'm looking for? I don't know. I do all these things live. I don't have a script. There's another couple things I wanted to talk about maybe on the next video about basically what the polarization, this country is so polarized that out of polarization like this, you naturally have factions of resistance on both sides. But what's funny is you look at it and you look at how even the media can spin it, and they are scraping the bottom of the barrel to find a faction that is emitted from this actual constitutional republic side. But you have factions over here on the left just popping up all over the place. And they're little small factions of people, of BLM, just crazy people. I don't want to put names on them, but just crazies. And they all identify as democratic liberals. It's crazy. But this is the direct result of the situation we're in. So I will talk about that on the next video, maybe more. We'll go into that, and we'll go into how technology is influencing and how this is going to spin into this communist regime that'll eventually turn into socialism. And it's already been in action. That's the problem. We need to stop this now. I'm not saying Trump's the final answer, but he's a great stint to stop this country from bleeding. And I just want to thank you guys for listening. Please like and subscribe. I'll get back to you on the next video. And I'll make sure content gets better too. The more you guys like and share, it's going to be better for everyone. So peace, God bless, amen.